welcome to Uzbekistan. Now, after quite an interesting ride through Turkmenistan, we made it to the border of Uzbekistan, and we had another little surprise at the border, which was that they wouldn't let us in with the drone. So we had a drone in Turkmenistan. They actually put a zipper lock on the back of the drone, so we couldn't take it out because it wasn't allowed. Also in Turkmenistan. In Uzbekistan, they just said can't come in with it no matter what.
So customs are making me smash the drone. We're not allowed to take the drone into Uzbekistan, so we've had to come back onto neutral turf between Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan to break it on neutral ground. Can't break it in Uzbekistan.
Border crossing was interesting. They wouldn't allow us to take in the drone because drone is illegal in Uzbekistan, so we had to go to neutral back in between Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan, smash it, break it into pieces, and then they just put the pieces of drone into the nowhere on the floor in neutral land. Very crazy.
Come on.
After crossing the border, we rode into Bukhara. Bukhara is another beautiful ancient city along the Silk Road. So stunning. Lots of really ancient buildings, mosques, bazaars, madrasas, and a lot of the bazaars are dating back to the 9th century. Just a city that is really one of probably my favorite stops along the Silk Road. We are here in Uzbekistan, in Bukhara. We came here today. Very crazy. But check this beautiful building here. And Uzbekistan definitely seems pretty fun. The people are super smiley, and as we came through and riding to Bukhara from the border, people are beeping and waving everywhere and laughing, smiling, and super excited. So the energy here is really beautiful. I'm really happy to be here in Uzbekistan and excited to explore more. We just had dinner and now we're just walking the city and looking at the different sites. And tomorrow, not sure if we're gonna stay or look a little bit more or go to Samarkand. We'll see. We'll share more. And we found this cute little hotel in the old center of Bukhara, and it actually used to be a madrasa, which is an old Islamic school. What's happening?
I am Crystal Arabia.
Krista went for a shower and we look away for 2 minutes and this is what happened.
Oh, the slippers, man.
Oh, show me. Oh my god. This is amazing. Can I pay for this show? This is wonderful. Maybe tonight we go in the streets and ask for money. So we're just sitting here chilling.
Children.
Working with Dr. Klein. We look away for 2 minutes and this is what happens. Uzbek.
Girl is a
Oh, this is girl. Oh, wrong. Oh, men. Okay, maybe the blue one.
Oh,
Change
I
to
thought
the
that
blue.
was the girls for sure.
Oh, girl, okay. In the night, we ended up wandering the streets a little bit, and to my super delight, we found a bakery late at night where they were making fresh bread. So I went inside and made friends with the bakers, and it was just, I love fresh bread. I was in total gluten heaven, helping a little bit, and also eating really fresh bread straight from the oven. Look at this is so cool. And this is the oven here. Oh, I see the bread in this. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. Wow. This is so cool. So we just found this random bakery and this is my happy place. Fresh bread. It's so hot. And it's so good. And we're like somewhere in Bukhara in the middle of the night. This is amazing. I love Uzbekistan. And the next morning got up early and caught up a little bit on work on the rooftop. The view from our hotel here in Bukhara. Rooftop. There's Christo. Hello, Christo.
Oh, hello. Look at this.
So pretty. Is this your kingdom?
Yeah.
Your palace?
My palace.
It's Christo's palace. And now we're heading to Samarkand. And also met some really talented musicians. It's so cool. Wow, that is so
It's pretty sick.
That is amazing. Wow. Yeah! And after breakfast, we walked around town again and then jumped on the bikes to go to Samarkand, another very important stop along the Silk Road, which is famous for some really beautiful mosques and ancient buildings. So we are now leaving our super cute hostel here. Look how steep the stairs are. Little hotel in. Oops. There we go. In Bukhara, and now we are heading to Samarkand. Excited to see Samarkand. And Bukhara was really beautiful, so many old monuments and buildings. I think 140 old buildings here you can see. And it's a super important hub, or used to be a super important hub on the Silk Road between the 9th and the 12th century. So lots of old buildings, lots of history, lots of spices, lots of silk. Really amazing experience to be here. Let's hit the road. Good morning from Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan.
It's a beautiful day. What do you think?
How good the satellite dishes are over here. And the wires. Even the entrance to our stairwell, the security building.
We show you where this is where we live in Samarkand, or where we lived last night, and we're gonna show you now. This is
the wiring system.
beautiful wiring system here.
Satellite dishes.
The motorbike. What else do you want to show?
Secure building.
Oh, the building.
You got a bus to get in.
Yeah, it's very secure here. You gotta put the code here, 7596. You get in and you walk up, and this is our door right there. And now we are going for breakfast.
Le breakfast.
The breakfast, and then we're gonna cross the border to Uzbekistan.
Man.
It's gonna be another mountainous, very different country, I think, and it'll be very beautiful. Let's check it out. We are here in Uzbekistan and wanted to give a quick summary on and observations on Turkmenistan. What are your thoughts, Mike Klein?
On Turkmenistan?
Yeah,
Turkmenistan is a very interesting place.
it is. Why?
A state-controlled place that exceeded my expectations of strangeness. From the beautifully kept marble buildings to the lack of people. It's actually really hard to begin to describe it. I'd need to probably write it down more.
Okay, we get the Klein report coming up soon in written format. What about Krista? What do you think about Turkmenistan?
Hello there.
Aussie accent.
Yeah.
Hey mate.
Hey mate. Well, Ashgabat was mind-blowing. Definitely one of the strangest cities I've ever been to. So to tick that off was amazing. But most of the country was just riding through desert. There was some camels, but the camels were exciting the first time. And the control in the place was mind-blowing, boggling. We had a guide with us who had to get a call from the government every hour to say where we were and what was going on. The control factor, there's police on every corner checking everyone. Just the sense of government control was like scary, actually.
Yeah, yeah, and
Horrible.
very censored country. Actually, I looked it up and it said it's the third most censored country after Eritrea and North Korea. It's the third most censored country, which we noticed because also the internet wasn't working hardly anywhere, and also we couldn't use WhatsApp or any social channels on the phone without a VPN, which was very interesting. And one last thing, because it's a little bit hard to get in with a visa, there are hardly any tourists in that country, and so every hotel we stayed at or restaurants that we ate at, we were often the only guests, and we sometimes had a welcoming committee of like 10 people standing at the entrance of the restaurant just waiting for a guest, which was very interesting. So Turkmenistan, definitely interesting culture, interesting country, politically very interesting. And now Uzbekistan, really excited to explore. It's already so different. The vibe here is different. You can see the boys are so relaxed here.
This vibe is awesome.
Because this vibe is really good. And there's music, there's food, there's people, it's great. So let's go and explore Uzbekistan. After checking out Samarkand the next morning, we headed to the border of Tajikistan with another little border crossing surprise. Just to keep it the same as always. We are sitting here at the Tajikistan border in a little back room here because we got our visa, we got the wrong date on the visa, and we were meant to come here in 2 days, so the visa doesn't start for 2 days. So they said, oh, you have to wait for 2 days, but we want to come now. And so we got all the help from all these amazing border control people to try and get us a new visa. And suddenly this woman came into, so they took us into this back room here. Christo is just doing some work in his house, and there's a little oven because it's so cold. We are trying our
We're in customs,
clothes.
like back room.
Yeah, this customs is right here, and they're all super friendly. And then they pulled in, because nobody really spoke English and I don't speak Russian other than a few sentences, and so suddenly a woman came in who is a tour guide for a German tour bus, and now her boss somewhere is sitting in an office in Tajikistan. She's helping us getting a visa. Super nice online. So we're just waiting here for maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours, we don't know, but we have some dates from Turkmenistan, we have some nuts, we have some entertainment, the border control, they're coming in every few minutes just to hang out and talk and show us photos of their families, and it's a party. It's good. We're gonna get I think we're gonna get in today, which is great. Welcome to Tajikistan. We made it in. It's the border, and now we're gonna go explore Tajikistan. Spend a few hours at the border to sort out our visa, which we stuffed up thanks to some really super helpful people. And now I'm really excited to see this country. People have been so lovely already at the border. You can tell, excited about motorbike riding and us on the bikes. We are the aliens a little bit, which is always super fun. So let's go check out Tajikistan.